Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Kitchen Master, you understand you have the right to have an attorney, right? And you want to represent yourself,
Yep.
right? And you understand an attorney could be in a better position to look at the case and see if you have any defenses or if you don't have any defenses and can negotiate and argue with the state. You understand that?
Yeah.
So you understand that there are certain disadvantages to not having an attorney,
Yeah.
but you still wish to continue to represent yourself?
Yep.
How old are you?
I'm 19. I'll be 20 in April.
And can you, yeah, that's right. It's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, the 17th.
And can you read, write, and you understand the English language?
Yep.
Any drugs, alcohol, or other medications here today?
Nope.
And do you understand that you would be pleading guilty to the obstruction? But if the court accepts this agreement, it will be hanging over your head for a period of 1 year. You understand that?
Yep.
And that you must abide by the law and you have to do certain things. You understand that?
Yep.
And then if you do all of those things, then this matter will go away,
Okay.
right? You understand that part
Yep.
too? So you're 19, almost 20, and do you understand that you have the right to go to trial and you would have the right to have an attorney and have that attorney cross-examine the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you? You would have the right to testify on your own behalf, remain silent and not have your silence used against you. You'd also have the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. And you would also have the right to have a jury trial in which 12 of your peers would need to reach a unanimous decision as to a guilty verdict or find you not guilty. So do you understand all those rights that you'd be giving up?
Yep.
And do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
Yep.
Do you understand that the state would have to prove on or around September 4th, 2025 in Burnett County, Wisconsin, you knowingly obstructed an officer while the officer was doing an act in an official capacity with lawful authority? Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
Yep.
Do you remember what you did that day?
Yeah.
What did you do?
It was just like of a cop.
Yeah, you weren't telling them the truth. You weren't
Yeah.
doing what they were asking and directing you to do, right?
Yeah.
And so you were trying to withhold who you were.
Yeah.
Okay. And so do you understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $10,000 or imprisonment of up to 9 months or both? Do you understand that? And do you understand that if I didn't think that this was a good idea to enter this agreement, I could sentence you to that maximum penalty? You understand that?
Yep.
And so do you still wish to proceed and enter a guilty plea?
Yep.
And so you are admitting here today that you did obstruct that officer?
Yep.
So the facts alleged in that criminal complaint are for the most part true and accurate?
Yep.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to plead guilty today?
No.
You're doing so freely and intelligently. That means you're telling me you fully understand what you're doing
Yes.
and voluntarily?
Yep.
Do you have any questions for the court or for Mr. Vila before we continue?
No.
Then as to count 1, obstructing an officer, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
Court will find your plea of guilt is done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept that plea of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of the obstruction charge. As to accepting this agreement, Mr. Vila?
Thank you, Your Honor. First and foremost, this is a misdemeanor level offense. While still an obstruction, obstructing law enforcement is generally a bad thing. We're also dealing with a very young man here who, quite frankly, made a dumb mistake, in my opinion. I think this deferred is appropriate. It's the hammer of the stick, so to speak. He has the ability to earn his way out of a criminal conviction, which would be the first on his record from what I could find of any kind. If he completes it, it all goes away. If he doesn't, he faces an actual criminal conviction on his record at apparently the tender age of 20 years old. I think this is more than appropriate, and I would ask the court to adopt. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Kitchen Master, is there anything that you want me to know or you want to tell me?
No. So is that like 12 months not getting in trouble and 20 hours community service?
Yes.
Both of them? Okay.
Yes.
And then would I be able to like pay instead of doing the community service, or do I have to do that?
Well, this is an agreement with the state that they have worked out, so it's to do the community
Okay.
service.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't sure.
Because you're going to be giving back to the community and it's going to benefit you and it's going to benefit the whole community and you're going to learn something. And so anything else? Do you want to tell me anything else?
No.
Okay.
That should not.
Mr. Vila doesn't have the pleasure of knowing Shane. I have the pleasure of knowing Shane, and I've known him for a few years now. And I'm gonna tell you, this kid is not, you're not a kid anymore. You're a young man. He is impressing me more and more every day and turning everything around. He used to be a little juvenile young man, but now you're doing everything great.
Yeah, been trying to.
And I like that, and I'm so glad to hear that and to see that, Shane, because I know you are a smart young man. I know that you're capable of doing many things, and I'm really hoping that you are going to be doing that and putting your brains and your brawn and your effort into all of those positive things, because you could go a long way. And I've told you that from maybe not day one. Day one, you might have been a little sassy, but day two or day three, I can see what your heart is and who you are. And so this wasn't a good day for you because you lied.
Yeah.
And now you understand, though, and so you have a better understanding. You can't lie or give misinformation, false information to the police, because that is a crime.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't do that again. It's better to be upfront and honest and open right away and face whatever consequences you're gonna face at that time, rather than having something worse.
Right.
Right?
Add more to it.
Exactly. And so what are you doing now? Where are you working?
QSC clutching, just a CNC machine operator and a clutch specialist.
And how are you liking that?
I love it.
Because you've always been so good with your brain and with using your brain with your hands to fix things and to build things and to do those kinds of things. So continue to do that and get this out of the way. Don't do anything stupid or that rises to probable cause of a crime or to do any of that. And you're going to be good to go. So it's 20 hours of community service, stay out of trouble for 1 year.
All right.
And so I will adopt this agreement. You have $250 posted. So what I'm going to do is, per this agreement, another thing was you needed to pay the district attorney's office $150 within this. It's either 60 or 90 days. Here it's 60. I'm going to have the clerk, I'm directing the clerk to pay that to the DA's office. So that's one thing off of your shoulders.
Okay,
Get that community service done ASAP.
Yeah.
Do it quickly.
All right.
Because I know you're going to stay out of trouble because you're being good and you're going to continue to do that. No drinking underage, doing those things. And then you have nothing else to worry about. Okay. Because I don't want to see you here convicted of a crime.
Mhm.
And so you have another $100 posted. I'm willing to amend this down to a signature bond and have that 100 go to apply to your other fines and fees, because I think you owe a little bit to
I
the
think
county.
so, yeah.
And so I'll have that other 100 go and be applied to your other fines and fees to help you out there. Otherwise, I have to keep it for this whole year to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I trust you and you're doing well. And so I'm going to help you out that way too, and have that go to pay that down and pay off the DA's office. So you're at least on a better path right away.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Keep it up. Okay, keep it up. And I don't want to see you here this way again.
Yeah.
Only for positives. Okay, so you're good to go. We don't even, do we have a bond? Do we need to sign we do have a bond.
It was only just for, that was the warrant.
The warrant. Okay, no, so we're good to go. Just stay good, stay positive, and you're good to go.
Alrighty.
Oh, it does say we need fingerprints though. Do we? Did you ever have to get fingerprints?
I don't think so. I don't
Oh, so we
remember.
don't,
Maybe
we don't need with the DJOC. We shouldn't need it with the DJOC. Only if it's convicted, then I'll have to send him to go fingerprint. We're all good. You're good. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
The only thing I would ask is if the court has a copy of Dave's contact info, because I don't
Oh.
think I included that on the
There you go.
deferred.
Give Dave a call and we will go on the record in the matters 26 CF 11 26. Nope, that's it. State of Wisconsin versus Brianna Bearhart. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Bearhart appears by video conferencing in custody in Burnett County Jail. Her counsel Eugene Harrington appears in person. We're set today in these matters for status conferences. Mr. Harrington, please update the court.
We have the case resolved on a plea Defendant will plead guilty to count 1, possession of methamphetamine. Anything else dismissed?
Something
Previous-
about, doesn't her sanction end on the 26th of April or
Yes.
something? You want to do her tomorrow?
That would be tough for me to get all this done by tomorrow.
What do you have to get done?
The plea questionnaire, I have to go through it with her. I've got some other plea documents to do,
Some other what, plea documents?
other pleas to take care of by
Oh,
tomorrow.
I'm certainly, in the case like this, possession of meth, I'm gonna guess it's probation recommendation.
Yes,
I can just do all of the colloquy on the record.
tomorrow at what time, Judge?
2:30?
2:30.
All right, we'll take care of it tomorrow at 2:30. And then Ms. Bearhart tomorrow, and this is just for you to know, she has outstanding fines and fees with the county. I'm just gonna go over those with you and what I expect and to get you on a payment plan, okay?
Okay,
All right?
I started
So-
paying on them already.
Oh, good. So do you know, your mom started paying?
Yeah, I think
And do you
she
know how
paid-
much she's been paying?
I think it's like $180 so far.
Okay,
But
Excellent.
We didn't know because it was something that was put in with the bail thing here. So I don't know
yes.
if,
And I'll go over that with you too, because I've looked at, she has really old fines and fees and things. I'm willing to waive some of them and give her a deal if they're able to come up with a lump sum. I'll go over with that stuff with you tomorrow, okay? I'll have that all ready and prepared before your hearing. I'll talk to you about it. We'll, if you think you can do it, we'll figure that out. Okay, we'll go with that tomorrow, okay?
okay,
All right, we'll see you tomorrow at 2:30.
I will see
Okay.
you earlier with the plea documents, Brianna,
okay, all right.
tomorrow. All right, thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
We're adjourned. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 35 State of Wisconsin versus Leon Chapman. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Chapman appears in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Chapman, this is a felony case. Do you know if you qualify for a public defender?
Possibly.
Do you own any property? Do you work?
No.
How do
Oh,
you take care of yourself?
I kind of manage the VFW or whatever, in Lewis or whatever, but
Oh, the bar or what is it called?
the VFW, yeah, it's.
That
well, the
bar restaurant kind of dealish thing in Lewis?
Well, it's a bar. but-
Okay. And so you manage that on and off here. So you may qualify for a public defender.
Okay,
So what I'm going to do is I am going to reset you to another date and time so that you can call the public defender's office and see if you qualify. If you do not qualify, then make sure you come to the clerk's office before that hearing and you can fill out what's called a court-appointed application, where the court would appoint you an attorney at a lesser fee than private attorneys. Because right now, I'm going to tell you, some private attorneys for OWIs are charging $20,000 retainers. Or they're charging $300 to $400 an hour. With a court-appointed attorney, it's at your cost of $100 an hour, and you would have to put some money down, like a small deposit, and then make monthly payments, okay? So it's more economical for you. It's the same private bar attorneys. They just agree to take it at a lesser cost for pro bono type things that with their licenses and those kinds of things, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I am going to Mr. Schmidt.
Do you want me to just go get Amber Sherwood? I know she's here. It's just, we started 10 minutes early, so I bet that's why she's just not in the courtroom.
Oh, here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjourn your hearing right now, and Mr. Schmidt he'll try and go find Miss Sherwood. You'll talk to Miss Sherwood and you see if you qualify. Then I'll recall your case and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Schmidt. I did not know she was here. So we are adjourned. So you can go sit outside and Mr. Schmidt will go find Miss Sherwood. Okay?
thank you.
Then make sure you just come right back when you're done. Really? It doesn't look like you have that many assets that would exclude you. Okay,
Most people even owning a car would exclude them.
and he does, he owns two, but they're older cars, so it's not like they're brand new. Okay, alrighty. Okay, just give me 1 second.
I would just print off a bunch of stuff. So
With, yeah,
very loud.
this is a big law case. Would you have the ability to put $250 down soon?
Yeah,
Okay. So it'll be $250 down and it'll be $100 a month, okay? Well, let me just, I just have to double check. Yeah, it'll be $100 a month, okay? Because then I can, if you can do it and you can pay it by April 16th, I can appoint a really good attorney to you.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go on back on the record in the matter 26 CF 35, State of Wisconsin versus Leon Chapman. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Chapman appears again without counsel. He met with the Public Defender's Office. He does not qualify. He has filled out a court-appointed application. The court has reviewed this application. I'm requiring $250 down, $100 a month to have that $250 paid by April 16th. I am rescheduling this initial appearance for April 16th at 9:15, and I'm appointing you Daniel Chapman. So he's a really good attorney, and he'll be able to take your case unless there's a conflict. I don't think there is a conflict, but I don't do his conflict checks, but I will appoint him. You'll be back here on the 16th at 9:15. Either pay that money prior to or pay it on that date, okay? And then we'll go forward with your initial appearance. All right?
okay.
Okay, thank you.
Can I, you know, my bond restrictions, may I continue working
Let me take a look.
in that? Yeah, it has listed on there, whatever, not being able to enter a premise. And I'm the manager of the VFW.
All right, I will amend your bond restriction that you may not, you're restricted from any of those establishments except for the VFW in Lewis for employment purposes only.
Okay.
You are still subject to any blood, breath, or urine testing of any officer. So anyone can call and say, I think he's been drinking. An officer can come and they can do a PBT.
Yeah,
Okay, because
yeah.
that's a bond restriction. So you understand that you will be able to go to the VFW in Lewis. However, you may not consume any alcohol of any kind. Okay?
Okay.
So then Miss Olivia will change your bond. You'll need to come up here and sign it and then grab your documents and be back on the 16th.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. We're adjourned.